Let me make something clear here, because I know the conversation in this community and around is that we're light on sin, that we magnify forgiveness and we're all about grace, and we don't even talk about sin. Actually, the opposite is true. We understand how sinful we are when we are brought into this world. You have not committed a sin before you are declared a sinner. You are born into sin. Then if the law is holy, then I guess it makes sense then that if we want to achieve holiness and the law is holy, then we should follow and obey the law. I mean, perhaps some of you have been taught that. If you want to rationalize it through and talk through it, that seems to make sense. The law is holy, the law is good, the law is righteous. If I want to be holy and good and righteous, then I guess I better follow the law. Paul addresses that in Romans. Look at what he says. Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be closed and all the world may become accountable to God. Now look at where how he finishes this sentence here. Because by the works of the law, no flesh will be justified in his sight, for through the law comes the knowledge of sin. No flesh will be justified. He reiterates what he says later on there in 7, through the law comes the knowledge of sin. Don't covet. I know what coveting is because the law told me not to covet. He says in this passage that no man will be made just. No man will be justified. That word means to be made holy. He says that no man will be made holy by following the works of the law. The law isn't the problem. The law shows us the standard, because the standard is holiness. The law is perfect. And for those who are under the law, those who are going to follow the law, Scripture tells us that if you're going to try to uphold the letter of the law, then you better uphold every single letter of the law. Every one. Because if you're going to try to follow one, you got to follow them all, because you're putting yourself under the law. And no man is justified by the works of the law.